facilities. So that's good. So that'll be finished on the 10th of November 2063. So sometime away yet, but be good. It's all good in the hood, man. Right, I do need to research that new engine, if I've not already. I might have already done it, actually. Unless it's that one. I need to label these things a lot better. Right, we'll go into our missile design. Ah, there we go, it's already done. Right, fantastic. So, I'm gonna just change to the other screen here. Find the design for the anti-missile missile. Then we can construct that. I love having two screens, it makes a lot of these things possible. Alright now, here we go. Okay, so a lot of these things I'm going to talk through as we do it. So what the guide basically says is you want 0.1 warhead strength. Because it works out as 1 warhead strength anyway, and you only need like 1 warhead strength to actually kill a missile. It doesn't take much, it takes the barest amount to kill one. Then I'm going to change the fuel amount to 0.2, 0.02. And we want some more agility actually, so we're going to go with 4.8. Which should be good actually. Whoops. As we just got our agility improvement, sorry. And, right, so put 4 engines on here. There we go. So now, we have a size 1 anti-missile missile that moves at 12,800 kilometers per second. The warhead is saying... I should... that's not right. It's not showing me a value here. Do I actually have to have... Right, okay. Am I going to have 0.4? Right, this is already different. Okay, so I'm going to have to reduce the amount of fuel, I guess. Shit. Guide, why have you betrayed me? Right, we'll half this to 24. That's almost there. 20. That brings us down to 1, but we have like 0 fuel. 0.1 fuel. Fuck. Why have you betrayed me, game? I'm gonna have to bring this down. 0.18. 0.19. Okay, it's gonna have to be 0.18. Right, so this missile is a lot worse than the actual one I'm looking at here. But I imagine that's due to the fact that their warhead research is probably a lot better. And their technology in general seems to be a lot better. So that sucks, but it's a size 1 anti-missile missile that will be effective. It's only 100, well, it's only 58 RP. But yeah, size 1, we could fit a hell of a lot of these. They might not be fantastic. They have 11 million kilometer range, which is kind of meh. Kind of meh, to be honest. But, yeah, if we launch enough of them, they should do quite well. I'm a little bit bummed out on the agility. I could decrease the amount of fuel, which reduces their... well... that's the thing, isn't it? Alright, 1.5. That brings us up to... right, let's try for 1.5. If we go for 1.5, that brings us to 8.3. Right. Hmm. 0.185. Right, so that's still gonna be meh. So I guess we might as well add some extra fuel then. 0.2. Okay, 11 million range. It's not bad. It's not the best, but it'll do. It'll do. So we're gonna add that to Swarm. Well, we're gonna add that to the anti-missile series. So that's what we're gonna call it, yep. So create series. AMM. There we go. Right then, and I'm going to also design a anti-ship missile, or just a much improved version of an anti-ship missile. Yeah, goddamn, this guide is, it's pretty entertaining. I'm looking at their warhead strength. They put 1 warhead strength and their value is 10. So their warheads are about 4 times the strength of ours, roughly. So yeah, that shows you how far behind we are in warhead strength. So that's probably something that we need to improve quite dramatically, actually. Right. Still using the same engines, but he's put 20. Brings us to 5. Right, so we have worked out at the same weight. So this is an anti-ship missile at size 5, 12,800 kilometers per second. Agility is 25. Well, maneuver is 25. Not too bad, not too bad. It should do quite well, actually, I suppose. It'll do better than our swarm missiles, as it's roughly half the size of the swarm missiles, so we can fire twice as many. So, yeah, and it's a hell of a lot faster, so I think this is probably the best we're going to have for now. So call this the size 5, we'll call it the ASM, I don't know, Spicy Thunder? Yeah, the size 5 ASM Spicy Thunder class, putting a new series of the the ASMs. There we go, ASM Spicy Thunder. So, I like that name. I'm not gonna lie, it's a great name. Strike fear into the heart of our enemies. Oh my god, they're fine spicy thunders! Oh dear. The things you do to keep yourself sane. Right, Daniel 9. I'm gonna queue up. Right. Missiles and kinetics. I'm not seeing it here. I do hope I don't have to do that again. No, please, no. I didn't press great, did I? Fuck's sake. Could just load it up. Fuck's sake. This game, I swear at times. Okay, we're gonna do the AMMs again. Fuck it, I'll do the ASMs first, because I can. Yeah, I should press that goddamn button. I forgot. I wish you could bring them back up though, that's really fucking irritating. Well, set series, does that load it up? Nah. Of course it done. Of course it done. Right, okay. This will not take too long then. Only like 5 seconds, so 20. Yeah, okay. 1.6 agility, yep. 1.6, yep. There we go. So, yeah, size 5. ASM. Spicy. Thunder. Surprise. And, yeah, that's fine. Create the Spicy Thunder surprise. That's what I forgot to do. So it should be in there now. Right, so we're going to go back to AMM. There we go. And, let's do this. I'm going to skip past it. Yeah, there we go, found it. Okay. So we're going to have to do 0.4 again, aren't we? So 0.4. So, yeah, 4 to get 1 warhead strength. So we do need that technology to actually give us the... Did we go with 0.24? I forgot what we actually went with. We'll go back and we'll see how that works out. Alright, so we'll change that down to 4. And I could change it down to 3. It would make the missile a little bit slower, but we'd have a little bit more, you know, like maneuverability. 0.27... 9? 1? 2.8? 2.8 brings us to 23. Ah, that sucks. Okay, well, we could gain a little bit more maneuverability, but we do lose quite a lot of speed, so we're going to we're going to put that down to 24. We'll see what we can get. So, 4. Right, so we're going to have to go for 18 then, aren't we? So, yeah, they're not very maneuverable. Can we go for 19? No, okay, so 18 is the best we're going to get. They're not very maneuverable, but we can launch a shitload of them, so that should be fine. So we're going to call this the AMM, I don't know, what's a good name? I'm trying to think of a name now. I don't know, we'll go with Fury. I'll go with Furies, actually. Furies. Because then it represents there's going to be a lot of them. That's probably not spelled right. We'll leave it for now. Okay. Yep, create that project. There we go! So that was my fuck up. So we'll go back to missiles and design. Well, missiles and kinetics. There we go, fantastic. Spicy Thunder surprise. Let's queue those up. Okay. Now, how goes our retooling? Shipyards. Right, the Prespa is... Are we actually building a Prespa? Yes, we are actually building a Prespa. Okay. Good. Good. Right, we're 21.2% way through that, so not too bad. Now, let's take a look at actually designing the escorts for the marathon. Right, okay, what do we have on here? Size 10 missile launchers. I'm gonna get rid of the size 20, that's ridiculous. Right, what armor are we using here? High density uranium. So we're gonna put the new composite armor on. That composite armor really did help quite a lot there. Yeah. Fantastic, I might be able to fit on 5 layers. I'm gonna add the new sensors, and it's probably not gonna fit, but we'll find out. Right, missile fire control. Cosson Benson Heavy Industry, so that's the beam fire. I might get rid of the beams, but then again, I really love to have them. I might reduce the amount of missile launchers, so we can get more of everything else on, you know? Okay. So, sensors. I'll put the small size on here. Or maybe the small... Well, we'll see. Okay, insufficient power for that. Now, I do need to research that much smaller reactor so we can actually get the laser going. Right, we're at 970 tons, 9,700. Yeah, okay. How much would it actually cost us to put one of those on? Quite a bit. I might have the size 10 on. If I have the size 10 on, we could get 10,000 tons there. Not doubling up on anything. I mean, I could remove one of the missile launchers. If I removed one of those, that gains us quite a lot of tonnage. And we could add quite a few armor layers on there. Which would be really good, actually. I think having more armor layers, especially with composite armor, would be... It'd honestly be really good. It'd be really quite nice. Do we have one of these on? I wish I could make the screen a little bit bigger. Right, we have the 50 resolution. Right. Missile fire, 50 resolution fire control. So it detects about 1.8. Resolution of 1, so it'll detect missiles. This will allow us to fire the swarm missiles at long range. Okay, we'll put another one of the other sensors on just to have it on. Right. So we'd have a long range sensor, a medium sensor, then a short range sensor. Yeah, so we have the 50 resolution, so that's the size 1. Detects missiles at 1.8 million kilometers. Then... Right, here we go. Size 10. So we have the size 1 here. Then the size 10. Now, could I add the larger? That brings us up quite a lot. I have 2 of these, actually. Okay, we'll take that off. Okay. Right, we'll get rid of the active sensor at long range. Okay. I mean, I could build a lot smaller launchers in the future. I do love this composite armor though, I'm not gonna lie. We'll leave this as it is for now. And, Marathon. So we're gonna copy this design. So we have 2 Marathon copies here, so we're gonna have to figure out which one's which. So that's the one. So we're gonna rename this one. So, rename, select name. We'll go for the Greek legs again. Greek legs. Followed by? We'll go with the Doxa. The Doxa. Then we can go back to the Marathon copy. And I want to see if I can actually... Like, what would happen then if we put on the new armor? I'd reduce the armor. Well, the tonnage quite a lot, actually. Yeah, we could mount another layer of armor on there. Or we could mount some better sensors. Or even possibly another CIWS. Let's see. Well, even another laser, then we're using more of its power. And again, and again. I could remove some of these engineering spaces. So if we remove some of those, what could we get? I'm going to remove 5 of them, so that brings us to 1.21 years maintenance. So we gain quite a few tons there, but I want to have it about... Right, so if we have 5 armor layers of composite armor, that brings us up to 9,500 tons. And I'm thinking what we might be able to do is, if we design a size 1 missile launcher, which we're going to be doing, and then if we put that on the actual ship itself and maybe a missile sensor, we could have the command class Marathon ship have some anti-missile capacity itself. So then that'd make it it'd be a lot better, really. A lot tougher as well. A lot tougher. But that's going to be in the future. It's so much to do. It's so much to do. It's amazing. But yeah, okay, let's take a look at the colonization cost then of Wolf 359. Right, so what would we have to change? I was trying to say choose and change at the same time, but it didn't quite work out. Yeah, so what we'd have to do then is basically find a way to deal with this surface temperature. Which is doable. I think we'll have to go into the genetics soon. Alright, we're increasing this at a good rate. Let's go back over here to summary. Yeah, you can see that's going up quite nicely. And the good thing about that is, we don't have really any... Well, we don't have any military ships above 10,000 tons, so... That works out fine for us, really. Once we get about 10,000 ton of maintenance capacity, then we're golden. Absolutely golden. We can bring in the Toronto to have it... well, its clock reset and overhauled, because it's having a lot of problems for some reason. Which will be lovely. There we go, 10,000 tons of capacity. So I can cancel that project now, as we don't really need any more. So I'm going to cancel that project. And... prefab that. Automated mines is definitely up there. I'm going to prefab some geosensors. So we're going to prefab about 5 of those. Get 5 in there. Yeah, that's top project. Okay. Right. So we've researched smaller launchers, but they're also faster. Okay. I'd like to get the new warhead design, actually. Then at least I can make the missile smaller and they'll have more power, actually. Which would be fantastic. Right, we could make them even smaller. That'd be really good, actually. I mean, making them much faster reloads. Okay. That's something we need. We don't have any labs spare, damn it. I need more labs. Just need more labs. Always need more labs. The diplomatic team's getting really good. Really, really good. Looking forward to seeing how they could actually perform in the future. Okay. So take a look at the Wolf 359 system. Yeah. So I'm waiting for a geological report from Wolf 359A2. I don't know. I might rename the world, but I might hold, We'll see how we go. I might think of a name for it initially, and then I might take some suggestions from the comments on what you think the world should be called. I think we should probably go by UNSC colony name, so maybe like Harvest or something like that. Okay. Construction of a geological surveys has been completed. Great. Right, the supply of galacite spin is also on Earth as well now. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, we're about to construct in these research labs. That's fine. Right, do we have the research into the missiles yet? Right, we're still doing this one. Construction brigades. That will be very handy for colonizing, but what we're going to do is we're going to actually stop that for the time being. I said stop that for the time being. And we're going to get those new missile designs. Okay, so we only got Daniel Knight. So we're going to cancel these. I'm also going to cancel this small launch because we have new technology now. So we'll delete that design. There we go. So get these Furies. Then again. Did we actually... What? Levitated pit implosion. Enhanced radiation warhead. Okay. Right. Bugger it. We'll get what we can get. Cube the Spicy Thunder. I'm constantly changing my designs because of new technology, so it's pretty difficult to keep up, really. Well, we'll get to a point where we have some very decent technology. It's just the fact that we're behind in some areas and then, yeah, we're ahead in others. What are we actually ahead in? I don't think we're ahead in anything. Being a little bit ambitious there. Okay. While the game loads, are going to keep going down. Yeah, I think what we need to do then is basically redesign the missile launchers completely from size 10 down to size 1 and 5. We save a lot of tonnage. Right, completed research. What do we actually complete research into? Oh, I think we didn't assign all the labs, did we? Well, I can only have 10. So put the labs into something else like that. That'll do. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so with that, then that'd be quite nice. Are we working on anything that could affect missile design? Well, missile launcher design? No, not really, so that's good. So what we'll do then is we'll go into our designs. It's such a deep game. It's unbelievably deep. Missile launchers. So we're going to make a size 1 missile launcher. Reload rate. Oh well, we can't. Ah, there we go. Okay. Size launcher. Nah, that's a problem. We'd need about 0.5. Well, 50. Huh. Whoops. Let's see. Because I'd like to have that that reload rate. That'd be really good. Yeah, that's what we need. Right, cancel this project for the time being. I want somebody on this. So I'm gonna get that going. Right, the Furies don't need that many labs. Give you 2 labs. I'm gonna put some more labs into that, well, as much as I can. As many as I can, sorry. Put some more labs into these. Having more and more labs would be great. I could also do with building laboratories on other worlds as well. And we also need a lot of military academies on other worlds, so then we can have scientists over there working on different projects, which will be fantastic. So we need size 1 launchers, we need size 5 launchers, but if we can get this new reduced size launcher, then we could make our reload speed really good, while keeping to the same size. Right, what's going on here? Right, we've started the Spicy Thunder. We completed research into size 1 Furies, yeah. Right, completed research into the tracking speed. Right. So basically they can't scan anything because there's nothing within their range. Let's go to the 128 system. Right, no wonder you're over there, aren't you? Okay. Have you scanned everything? Minerals. Surely not. Yeah, you've got all these asteroids to scan. I think it might have scanned every moon in the system. And planet in the system. Oh yeah. Right, I think they've scanned every moon and planet. So what we'll do then is we'll tell them to go and scan asteroids. Well, I could have the Berlin look for jump locations, so I think we'll have that. And then what we can do then is have the Washington go and scan. Right, we also need to delete that one, so we're going to delete that task group. There's nothing in the task group, so we're good. Okay. Washington exploration. There we go. Look at it. I'll send you directly over to an asteroid, and then at least you can go and start off with that. So, remove that. Yeah, there you go. Lovely. So give you those orders, and then go and scan the nearest asteroid, and you should be good. Right. So we completed that research into the turret tracking system. Mason cannons were something else, so I'd like to work on. Increasing the range of Mason cannons. Right, reduce size laser, ultraviolet laser, turret tracking gear. Spiral mount. Right, this can be up to two sizes larger than the normal maximum size for the energy weapon used by that race. So basically we'd be able to have like a laser that's double the size, so like double the range pretty much. Which would be really quite cool. Right, we're going to work on the Mason. Right, Freya's really fucking good for this shit. She's going to make that project go like a whirlwind. Okay. It's amazing, we're approaching an hour into the session and it feels like nothing's happened. You know? Okay. One active, inactive. Has that just been constructed? I think it has. Right, we're actually going to need some more into this project, so we'll put some more into the Spicy Thunder Surprise. I love that name. It's such a good name. Okay. There's quite a few asteroids in this system, so that's great. What I might do then, for the next jump to another system, is perhaps have the Berlin accompanied by the Marathon. And then at least would be quite... Well, we'd have some kind of defense, you know. We'd have some detection as well, so we'd be able to kind of figure out if the system was actually friendly or not. Thankfully, Ross128 and Wolf359 are friendly. As far as we know, they may be enemies in the future, but they're friendly so far, and that's lovely for us. Absolutely lovely. Right. So you completed your geological survey of Ross 128A2. I'm guessing you didn't find anything extra. Take a look at that again. That was definitely A2, yeah. No mineral deposits detected. That sucks dick. Okay, right, I'm gonna have the Berlin pick them up first. Remove these orders. You can go back to that after. Right. What sort of a world do we want to scan?